Hello? What's that you say? You'd like me to do a job at the BBC? And what's that you say? It's gonna be a host of a new morning quiz show. And what's that you say? Even though there wasn't time just then for you to have said anything at all? Oh! Hello there. Well, as you can see, I have got myself a new telephone. My own take on a mobile phone, if you will. Look out, Apple. You've got competition. Ah, hello there, Jack Williams. Yep, you might have missed me doing this at the beginning. Hello, I'll have 2 steaks, please. Medium rare, with all the trimmings. The penthouse suite, just above the warehouse. Thank you. Yes, I have got myself a new mobile phone. Well, it's not really mobile. It's not even connected to anything. Ah, hello, Chow. I know I've showed everybody this by now, but new mobile phone. That's floors, Jack. If it hits these walls. Floors. If it hits these floors. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I am wearing a Looney Tunes t-shirt today. That's because it is. I bought it just for a laugh, and also as a prop I could use in some Henry Hound Toys Family episodes. Anyways, you've caught me on a bit of a rainy day, unfortunately. Weather's not been good this week. Ah, thanks, UV. So, we've got Bugs Bunny. What's up, UV? Daffy Duck. You're despicable. We've also got Marvin the Martian. Greetings, foolish Earthling. That's my Marvin the Martian there. The Tasmanian Devil. I can do him as Shakespeare. To be or wing-pong-pong. Any new ghoulies? There is one I've been working on for quite some time now. I've got a dialogue and everything. I just need to find the time to put it together. What with college getting in the way and everything. And also, Wile E. Coyote, super genius, also PhD. I forget the rest. Anyways, that's not the only new thing I've got. Take a little look behind me. Yep, now I can make myself appear wherever I want. Hence why I called the live stream a live stream with my green screen. I had to put it up with sticky tape before it started because a bit of it fell down. Well, it is from IKEA after all. Who is? That's that's Daffy. Ah, hello, Ben Bryan. Just add Ben Bryan as moderator, as he's one of my closest friends. If I use a green screen for me appearing in Cosgrove Hall shows like Phantom Cat. Ah, now there's a thought. Simpsons Clips 24 does Phantom Cat. I'll have to make a note of that, UV. Oh, and if you can hear some stuff downstairs, that's me family. They're having a dinner. Do I have any Disney books under the Wonderful World of Reading range? Yes, I do, but they're in the attic, and I can't be bothered to go up there and get them. There's all sorts of things in my attic, you know. Have I seen Strictly Come Dancing? No, but I have seen when Dick and Dom made a spoof of it. I believe it was called Strictly Come Muck Muck, because of course it was the Creamy Muck Muck finale of one of the shows. Remember Fantastic Mr. Fox? Yes, I do. I remember going to see it at the cinema. And I didn't know this at the time, but I found out later in life that the puppets were made by McKinnon and Saunders. It looked very... I don't know how it looked. Oh, planes flying overhead. Stuart Little. Yes, I've got both the first one and the second one on DVD by Columbia TriStar, I believe. Anyways, with this green screen, I was thinking of performing one of the Pip Ahoy scripts that I've written, with me doing all the voices and everything. So, how has everyone been since I saw you last? Because I've noticed there's been quite a bit of bother going on recently. I, meanwhile, have been trying to figure out a date for to next meet Rodney Matthews. Am I planning on doing another house party? Nah, I gave up on that idea in the end. Took up a lot of time anyway. That doesn't mean to say I'm not doing shows. I mean, I'm still doing shoot and ghoulies. It's just these things take time, which I haven't got much of at the moment. Yeah, I mean, iMovie's a wonderful thing, you know. Oh, you might have noticed, but the sooty calendar behind me, I've changed its picture, and it's Sooty, Sweep and Sue back to school. And for some reason, Sooty is wearing little cousin Scampy's clothes. Not sure what little cousin Scampy will say to that. Or, knowing him, anything at all. Sorry, there's a string on my loose thread on my sock. I'm going to try and pull it out. Hang on. There we go. Yes, I did. And I've looked at next year's calendar. Ooh, I've got an email. Hold on, I'm just going to read it. Oh, it was a notification. I think next year's calendar is something to do with many famous movies. What was that last year's? There we go. Excuse. Here we go. Next year, in 2020, Sooty, Sweep and Sue are going to be in various different parts of history. So... Oh. Hold up. I think I've... Oh. Let me just... Oh no. My Facebook's stuck. Here we go. I've only just realised a Facebook group of mine is doing a watch party of Jerry Anderson's The Secret Service, starring Stanley Unwin. Ooh, deep joy. Hello, Harry. You might have missed this at the beginning, but I've got myself a mobile phone and a green screen. unfortunately, it's not connected, mainly because the reason is I'm only going to use it as a prop in my videos. Nah, I couldn't find a life-size direct line telephone in the charity shop, so I just had to make do with this. Tell you what I could do, though. I could dip this in red paint. That way it would somewhat resemble the direct line telephone. Oh, things. There we go. Original 2 seasons of What a Mess. They were the ones done by Small Films, the company behind either The Engine, Bagpuss, Clangers, etc., right? Yeah, but gaming, that's for cinemas. Home video don't get it until April. Anyways, Harry, you might not have heard this, but I might have already told you this, but anyways, I'm arranging for a date to next meet Rodney Matthews because he heard that I was a writer and he might like to see one of the scripts for season 2 of Lavender Castle that me and Jack Williams have written. Yeah. Although, while we're on the subject of scripts, I came across this book by Rodney Matthews on Amazon called The Fantastic Intergalactic Adventures of Stanley and Livingston. And I've ordered it. And, that concept was originally going to be turned into a TV series, so me and Jack Williams might start writing some scripts for that season after I finish this live stream. No, I didn't, but I hope Darkwing Duck is one of them. Yes. Ash Ketchum won the Aloha region. Pokemon fan. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that Ash won his first tournament in about 20 years. You what? Sorry, Harry? I was a bit too busy. Watching Secret Service. The HX Media are changing their name to Wildbrain. Well, that's going to be a bit confusing, ain't it? Still raining outside. Anyways, I've brainstormed a couple of episodes for this Stanley and Livingston TV series. One of them is how it all began, the very first episode. The Paradise Planet War, and the Perils of Plague Island. Damn it, me things crashed. Oh yeah, so I forgot it was. Happy birthday, Corey. Happy 13th. You're younger than me. I think Jack Williams is the oldest one here. He's older than... Ah, hello, Olivier. Anyway, I think Jack Williams is the oldest one here. 9, 10, 11, 12... 6 days older than me. Oh, yeah. Charles older. And Emile. And Harry's 19. You're both older than me. Although I am turning 19 in November. And I might be going to Centre Parks again for me 19th. So... And me and Jack were both born in the same month. November. Don't know why and there's Thomas Galley. If it's up there, I'll give you the money myself. Les dang it. You know, am I the only one who thinks that the family fortunes buzzer... Am I the only one who thinks the family fortunes buzzer sounds like a Teletubby whose voice is broken? And there's Joseph Eisted. Have I heard of Max Bygraves? Yes, I have. Good old Plastic Max. Plastic Max. Don't know who came up with that, but that was genius. What else have I been doing recently? Oh. Boggis and Bunsen Bean. One fat, one short, one lean. These horrible crooks so different in looks when nonetheless equally mean. Boggis and Bunsen Bean. One fat, one short, one lean. These horrible crooks so different in looks when nonetheless equally mean. Well, I like swimming, definitely. Especially this one prank I pulled off in the swimming pool a few weeks ago in the changing rooms. Basically, I bought this raw chicken from my local co-op, and I hid in the changing rooms in one of the toilet cubicles with a mop, put the chicken on the floor, and then using the mop, I pushed the chicken out with under the cubicle door with the mop. And then to my surprise, somebody actually took the chicken. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the new Animal Crossing New Horizons game coming for the Nintendo Switch. The reason I was checking the emails is because I'm expecting an email from my good friend MK the Instrumentalist. That's all one word, by the way. We've been chatting about the music on Lavender Castle, right? And I sent him one yesterday, so now I'm just waiting for him to reply back. Mind you, he is from Australia. Don't know what the time difference is there. On the Curse of Mr. Bean. I don't know what episode of Mr. Bean that is. The only one I can remember is the one where he has a turkey on his head. One he's too scared to jump off the diving board. Other people in the CBeebies fandom. Stuart Balmer. It's just some kids playing outside. Stuart Balmer. Jack. Oh god, it wasn't. What's his name, was it? Nathan Catbooks and Rory Connors. My friend with the huge Noddy archive is actually quite good friends with Nathan. Because I'm trying to find a Granada Reports VT insert from 1998 where they were covering Jerry Anderson's Lavender Castle. It featured them having a look at them animating the show at Cosgrove Hall, and also an interview with Jerry Anderson in one of the office annexes. So I'm hoping that Nathan Catbooks might have said VT insert in his collection, although I don't know how much he knows about Lavender Castle. I mean, he's a good bloke and all, and he can find various bits of lost media or whatever the word is. That's strange, because also, is there anybody in our community who has an Amazon Prime US account? Michael Barrymore going to be on Dancing on Ice in 2020? I haven't heard from Michael Barrymore for ages. What happened to him? And number 94 is Swedish. Do my eyes look a bit weird? God, I never realised. God, I never realised my eyes were big. Cool. Look at the size of these things. They're like the eyes of a Thunderbird puppet. So strange. Same things happened where I live as well, which I'm still not going to reveal. Nah. Hello again, Chow. Oh, put my leg away. Oh, bother. Right, change the subject quickly. So there's 15 people watching now. Make that 13. Hello. I think I've got company. You know what I think might liven this live stream up? Using the word living as often as I can. Trying to go for a Guinness World Record there. Oh. You might see me butt hanging out. Sorry. How am I gonna okay. Oh, excuse. Ah, hello there. We haven't spoken in a while. Well, we're okay, thanks. Ah. And hello. We've been pretty busy as well, as the man upstairs said. Yes, I did. We've been busy as well. I must tell you about the time Oshawott and PG Tip's monkey took up Kung Fu, and how I put a stop to it with my own martial art of Hoots Toots Okay Vanu, which basically involves whacking people with bagpipes. Although it does take place before Snivy came along. I might stay here for 10 more minutes and then go, because I've got quite a lot of things to do. Olivier's feet hurt. Try soaking them in some warm water. I should probably sit up. Being like this is probably going to be a bit bad for me neck. Guessing foot fungus. Well, at least you're a fun guy to... Well, At least you're a fun guy to be with, if you know what I mean. Olivia can't run because of his feet problems, but if he walks too much, his feet hurt. Ah, I gotcha. You know, the reason I'm doing this live stream is because Olivia Tomiko recommended I do one in a few days ago. Must say I haven't done one for a while, and I'm pleased to be doing one. Favorite Toy Story characters? Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and Jessie. Ah, Harry Humble's quoting Oscar Barnett. 2006 12-disc DVD box set of Danger Mouse. Oh, that's because I've got Danger Mouse begging today, right? I am doing a series of comedic Danger Mouse redubs. The Polish army will attack? Never heard you say that before. say it more on Google Hangouts. Oh, well, I'm not with you on Google Hangouts, so... Yes, I have heard of Toy Story tunes. I saw a couple of them in the cinema before some films that I've forgotten the name of. Harry has 1995 Deke DVDs at the moment. Notice that we... There was another one, but I don't know what it was. '95 plus 2 is 97. So who says my videos aren't educational? You know, I might keep this going until 8 o'clock. Also have 5 Deke video games. I wonder why some Cosgrove Hall shows never got any decent video games. Nah, I haven't even got a PS2 and a PS3. No, wait, that should be PS2, PS3. I've not bought any video games for my PS2 for a while, but there is one I'm planning to get, and it's called Haven, Call of the King. It features the Traveller's Tales character designed by Rodney Matthews as the main character, because the video game was designed by Rodney Matthews as well. I saw some of the concept art for it when I went to that art retreat lecture. And meanwhile, the only Cartoon Network games I've got are the 2 Powerpuff Girls CD-ROMs, Mojo Jojo's Clone Zone, never thought I would say that in one sentence, and Princess Snorbucks. I really must do videos on them sometime. If I can still get my desktop computer to work, that is. Yes, I've got a computer already, but it's a laptop. Will I ever bring back apropos of nothing? My Q&A videos. Yeah. I have thought about that, but the idea's never really... I've never just... Oh, hairy leg. I thought of that, but the idea's never really come to mind. You know, I do apologise if I'm about to waffle on a bit here, but regarding the Powerpuff Girls video game Princess Smallbucks, I thought Princess Smallbuck's scheme in that, to keep the Powerpuff Girls stuck in their nightmares so they'll never wake up, I thought that scheme was a bit unoriginal because him had tried that already. Yeah. We were going to get a Captain Scarlet PC game at one point by Batfish Studios, one of those real-time commando type games. Unfortunately, the company behind it, Batfish Studios, went bankrupt. Well, when Captain Scarlet Retaliation was being made, and it never saw the light of day, it was under license to Carlton because they had the rights to Captain Scarlet at the time. So I'm going to guess. And another thing, it was supposed to be released on my 3rd birthday as well, 14th of November 2003. What, Retaliation? No, this was by another company called Batfish Studios. Because the only other game I can find that was done by Batfish Studios was something called Xorb. That's spelled XORB. I did, but I ain't sure I want to answer it, because I'm not sure I want to talk about him. He might be watching. There was one other thing. I would like to perform one of my Pippa Hoy scripts in front of this green screen with me doing the voices and everything. I take it I have the approval of you lot to do it? Oops. Yeah. It's funny how you look back on your collection and you think, get it over with what? South. Oh. Olivia, I haven't printed it out yet. I haven't even finished working on it. That's okay, Olivia. I've got that game, Chal, for the PS2. I might showcase my script in a separate video. But for now, well, you heard the man upstairs. He's ending his live stream, so say goodnight, Oshawott. Goodnight, Oshawott. Never gets old, that one. Well, you heard the otter. That's all from me here, and I'll see you again some other time. How do I shut this thing off? Here we go.